If someone is in the midst of IPV and you want to offer some suggestions on how they can escape it, we are going to go through a list of exit strategies. So one of the most important things to remember when planning an exit strategy is not to allow your standard behavior and routine to change in any way. As far as the abuser knows, everything is going as normally as possible. If you trigger suspicion, they're going to be on you. So, some exit strategies, and you can follow along with me. I think it starts on page 97. Purchase a prepaid cell phone or apply for a free government cell phone. You're going to program all the pertinent contacts into the new phone, including shelters, food banks. You're going to hide the phone and its charger in a safe deposit box at a bank or a storage facility, someplace where you know it's going to be safe, but you can get access to it when you need to. When you're ready to escape, you can leave your regular cell phone behind. You can wipe it out, set it back to the factory settings so that they don't see your latest location, because phones track where you go if you have the locator on. Most people don't know to turn that off. So when you reset it to the factory default, you're going to get rid of all your contacts and all the call history, and I would have them remove the SIM card and the SD card. Leave it behind. The reason you want to leave it behind is so that you cannot be tracked just in case a tracking device or location app has been placed on it. That happened to me. I did actually, all of these exit strategies that I'm giving you are in my book. So these are exit strategies that I came up with during my series of IPV relationships. There were two. Purchase a bus, plane, or train ticket to anywhere right away for your children as well, if it's applicable. Now, although you will not take the trip, you will have credit towards a future trip. So if I ever had to leave in a hurry, I know I would have a credit with Greyhound, Megabus, Southwest, whatever. I knew I wasn't taking the trip. Well, don't do Megabus because they don't do refunds or nothing like that. But Greyhound and Southwest or whatever. One-way ticket, $20, $30, whatever. You don't take the trip, now you have a credit. When it's time to go and you need to get out of there, you have a credit. You could be flat broke. Now you know you can hop on that bus or that plane and go. I was actually kind of proud of that one. Designate a safe place with someone whom you trust. This is a place you agree to go to when you're in trouble and you need help. Avoid going to a loved one's home or place of business. The abuser knows where your friends and family live, and they're going to come looking. So the safe space that you go to has to be something you designate between you and someone that you trust. So if you ever come up missing and you didn't have a chance to talk to your friends or family, that person will go, you know what, first place I'm going to check is the safe place. Because your abuser is going to go look at your friends and family's homes for you. Use a code word to signal distress. You could take a pen, a black marker, anything, and you put a dot in the middle of your hand. And you show it to law enforcement, cashier, anybody who is aware what that means. That means I'm in a violent situation, I am in danger, and I can't talk right now, I need help. Exactly. We're just spreading the word right now. Some people are aware of it, some are not. I was not aware of the black dot on the hand. Thank you for telling me. Yes. I don't know. Does law enforcement know it? I've never heard it either, but how about we tell them? Yes, this is spreading it. Okay. All right, very good. in using the code word to signal distress. For example, the word hilarious can mean, I'm leaving and I'll be in touch soon. These were actual code words that I used with my bestie. If I text you or put on Facebook and the word hilarious, that means I'm leaving and I'll be in touch soon so that she doesn't worry. Yes, I'm gone. I'm letting you know that I'm gone, but it's okay. I'll find a way to reach you. Or using some type of punctuation excessively can be a code as well, like a ... And that can mean my abuser is here right now. So if I were to leave a text message that said, I just saw a movie and it was hilarious ... That means my abuser is here. I am leaving, but don't worry, I'll be in touch soon. I suggest not writing it down somewhere, just have them memorize it because the abuser could find it. Yes, I love that. Give code words to your children. Yes, very nice. Go to the library to research escape plans. If you're on a shared computer at home or the one that your abuser has access to, don't use that computer to look up shelter locations, food banks, hotels, car rentals. You go to the library, and the library, they do that every night. It just kind of dumps the history and all of that stuff. I forgot what it's called. If you print something out at the library, don't bring it home. Put it where the cell phone is or something like that if you need to refer to it later. Store necessary medications in a safe place that you can access later. If you're on any medications, have extra in your safe deposit box, locker, storage unit, wherever you have your stuff, so that you can stay healthy when you escape. One young lady, she escaped, and she had some type of an attack and wound up in the hospital. Guess who her emergency contact person was? And she wound up in the hospital because she didn't have her meds. So have something extra. Oh, my goodness. Order duplicates of your birth certificates, driver's license, passport, social security card, and have those stored as well. My abuser, my former abuser, took all of that, set it on fire. I had no ID, no social security card, no birth certificate. I had no way to prove who I was. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to get any of that if you don't have any of that? Do not use any form of currency that is associated with the abuser. Checks, debit cards, credit cards, nothing that they have access to. Nothing at all. That includes PayPal. It's much easier to go to like a Walmart or a gas station and get a prepaid MasterCard or a Visa card and put cash on there. So if you need to use a debit card, it is not associated with you or the abuser. Delete, don't pause, delete your social media account altogether. Just delete it, get rid of it. What if they have your password and you just put it on pause or invisible or whatever it is? They could easily just go in there and lift it and pretend to be you to try and figure out where you are. Delete the account altogether. One woman I interviewed said, I didn't delete the account. She did whatever it is that makes you invisible unless, you reach out to them. And one of her Facebook friends, she posted a picture, one of her Facebook friends recognized the background. I was like, oh, I've been there before. That's such and such over on such and such street. That's very dangerous. Someone knows your location. And if they don't know that you were in an IPV situation and they run into the abuser, it's like, yeah, I saw Carolyn over by the da-da-da-da, whatever. Oh, okay. So just delete it altogether. You want to be off the radar for a little while. Consider, maybe this is an option, maybe not, I don't know. Consider placing a security freeze on your credit report. So this is going to prevent anyone from viewing it without your written authorization. Abusers may want to pull your credit to see if any new accounts have been opened. Maybe you got some new queries. or if you have obtained a new job. Consider this an option, especially if you and the abuser have lived together for a while and they have access to your personal information. If they know your social security number, they know your mother's maiden name, all of those little security questions, if they know that stuff about you, it might be beneficial to put the security freeze on there. Change passwords on all of your email accounts. Request, I did this for sure, request a security PIN. Utility bills, cell phone bills, bank accounts, everything. So when I call, if you say to me, just to verify your identity, I need the last four of your social, I'm going to have a problem. Because that's not what I had set up. Initially, yeah. But I'm like, no, I exclusively put a customized PIN number on my account, and that's what you're supposed to be asking me for. And I'm adamant about that. Even today, I just am. Some people will say the last four digits of their social security number out in public. Or if you go to the grocery store and they put their PIN number and the thing is out in the open. I don't do that. Not a good idea. Remove your abuser from insurance accounts. Sometimes insurance sends you stuff in the mail. Hey, this is just a notification that you updated your address. And we're just verifying it. If you were not the one who made the address change, please notify us. When I learned that once you change your address, they send a letter to the old address, I was like, so, wow, okay, I get it on one hand, but on the other, it's like I changed my address. So knowing the process, I just removed them. Download a safety app on your phone. So it's designed to alert your support system when you're in trouble. There was, I think it was Circle of 6 was one, Circle of, and then the number 6, and PFO Shield, P as in Paul, F as in Frank, O as in Orange, Shield. Those two are apps specifically for those who are in relationships of abuse. PFO Shield, Paul, Frank, Orange, Shield. PFO. Have an escape kit stored. What's in the escape kit? Canned goods, bottles of water, extra clothes for you and the children, medication, cell phone charger, toiletry items, disposable cutlery, all of that stuff is in your kit. So if you ever have to go, you grab the kit and you go and hop on that bus or whatever it is that you purchased a while ago.